homestand ends with a good pitching matchup. It's the
Kansas City Royals. Dreckman is the home plate umpire. And this game is underway with a sinker in. And then Bassett in the zone, ball and a strike.
With that pitch.
Curveball misses off the outside corner, ball 2. The order the Blue Jays have seen from the Royals in all 3 games this weekend. And a cutter that looked like it might have had the top of the zone, but back in the early going, they want that pitch. Out of play and now full. The 3-2. And that's high ball 4, a leadoff. Curveball in there, 0-1.
Position. Setting up out there again.
That jumps out.
We've seen the sweeper effectively against righties on occasion.
The odd 4-seamer. That was not the 4-seamer. That was the
more of a true straight at the top of the zone.
Ground ball to short. And a bobble by Bichette, and they're not going to get any. Now Bassett's got a pitcher around that. First and second, nobody out for Vinny Pasquantino. And here's another ground ball. Bichette will step on the bag, throw to first. Third baseman hitting .299. And another first pitch curveball taken. Center and not deep at all. It'll be Loper Fido, the right field. It's literally what it says on his baseball savant page. That's a fastball for a strike again. Lou Iannati and Hunter Mentz are going over Lugo, talking about his pitches, and halfway through his hitters are up for the Cy Young Award last year. Look at him tie up Lucas with a cutter up and in.
Attention.
One sent to shallow left field and Reed.
So the other pitches that he throws, when he does go to the curveball and the same thing, he will run the sinker in, but then all the breaking balls will be going away.
Well, he's hit his spot a couple of times here to jump.
Backdoor on the soft stuff.
Like that, a changeup taken down and away for ball 1. Lopefito gets to this one. Didn't hit it all that hard, but he put the bat on the ball, and he's got a base hit into one field. For his time with the Blue Jays. He is aboard with a single, 1 out in the bottom of the first, and here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the corner, 1-1.
You need to stay away with the slider, the cutter, the breaking balls. Like that. So that's where when you...
Checks on Loper Fido, and now the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the breaking ball down and away 2-2. Perez telling home plate umpire Bruce to
side with the fastball.
Guerrero fouls it up to stay alive. Up and away 3-2. Royals thinking the same thing.
Flies are sent.
There he goes. It's strike 3 and a strikeout. Play position yourself. Good to see in the clubhouse before the game. He is not showing any symptoms of a concussion. That one hit to first. Guerrero's got it. He'll make the play himself on. Right now, they're keeping 3 catchers. And as you know, with a concussion, and again, it hopefully doesn't look perhaps again. Remember George Springer, also on a concussion IL. He could come off Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's all good news, so it sounds more precautionary, which is the best news of all, and we certainly hope Tyler's going to be okay and back in there soon. With this idea, and I was asked to wear it just to try it out, and it didn't look like the ones today. A little closer than wise. It was a great idea. But I think the idea also was that it was a little bit more aerodynamic so that a foul tip would hit it and more ricochet back.
There are any concussion symptoms. This one is skied to shallow right. Loperfido coming in, battling the sun, and makes the catch. And here's Adam Frazier. Bassett misses outside, the ball in the strike. So other parts of the concussion seems to be a part of it. I'd have been told us that after the concussion issue that put him on the IL. Ground ball down to first. Guerrero will make another play on the system, and that's it. Bichette is 5 for 8. Bichette is now hitting .400.
Lugo continuing to work these rifles away. You a lot. Not that they're the same hitter, but it really shows you the pitcher's MO. Up and in.
All the strike. Look. 0-2. This is the pitch I want.
Interestingly, you come right back with it or go soft away.
So they get Varsho back a couple of days ago.
Yes. What a difference with Eric and Springer. Two of the key contributors.
Been hitting against righties. If you put Springer back in the 2 spot, then maybe. 1-2. Just off the corner. Just to right field on balls off the outside corner.
Nice coming in there.
Popped up right side. Will it get out of here? It'll be up in the netting, and that's good enough for Kirk's purposes. Bichette at first, 1 out, and the count remains 2-2 on Kirk. Fights it off. Maybe eventually wear him down. Or get him out of there a little earlier than he would like.
Lay off that stuff on the edges enough to force him onto the plate.
Kirk will pop it up. Pasquantino coming down the line, and in fact, the under the hood stuff, as they say, kind of defies logic when you figure out, well, how is he so successful? But maybe he's just, I mean, you watch him and you can see how he's
Kind of surprised me. Thinking, how is this guy's metrics the way that
takes it in, 3-0. And was taking all the way, 3-1. Ball 4, the second walk given up in the inning by an RBI single in yesterday's game. First, and Clement pulls one to the left side. A sliding stop by Garcia. 2 outs, and the batter is Miles Straw. Getting a start in left and batting 9th this afternoon. At a bunt single. Oh, and lines it into left, a base hit. 1 run is home. Varsho is going to be held, but now they've got Clement caught between second and third. And now they got Varsho caught, and the tag will be applied. No. A ball and a strike. Curveball fouled off, 1-2. He went around, and Bassett, who has had a very good series at the plate for the Royals. He is 4 for 6 in the series. Bassett misses just low, and he falls behind 2-0. Grounded down to first. That's already 3 unassisted. Game.
There it is.
Yeah, the first pitch, curveball for a strike. They just don't swing. Just high. In there, 1-2.
He's trying to go away when actually he was coming in, so you don't really know what they're going to do sequencing wise.
And there was trying to come up and
Pitch, but try to get it up this time.
How late was? Got him. Breaking ball away, and the order Nathan Lucas will take outside ball one. Again here today for this Junior Jays Sunday. Better than 41,000 each of the last two games. Much over 42,000. I think the last two were each classified as sellouts. Race.
Louis Vartman was talking about pitching here with the Twins.
Yeah. Ty Francis talked about it. 92.9. So let's call it 93 on his fast. Another good step in the right direction. A few more pitches, another inning. I think we would imagine, Joe, there's under that is right here with the Blue Jays.
Could be go time, absolutely.
You may as well get him in there, get him up here and get him in there as soon as everybody feels it's the right thing to do. Foul back by Loperfido, who had a base hit his first time up.
That's fouling it off.
And then Lugo Jr., who took a called third strike in the first inning, and it turned into a strikeout.
Pretty good combination here. Seth Lugo does a really. He was borderline outside, but just didn't work in the Blue Jays' favor.
Right, you're starting the run normally is to protect that runner, or is that kind of
you don't want to
that cart and horse?
Yeah, you don't want to get into where you great pitchers pitch.
Out of play. And a high chopper to the left side. Garcia bare hands and get. Then an off day Thursday, and then three. A little trickier with the Dodgers. A lot of moving parts on their pitching staff. But it looks like stay on turn. Does not look like they would see Tyler Glasnow or Shohei Ohtani. It's a lot of come on. Strike three called. As here's Vinny Pasquantino. I'm still thinking about Scherzer versus.
I grew up a Tigers fan, and if Jack Morris was going against another vintage guy on the other side, man, that stuff's cool, I think, for fans. And we went through an era of the game, a fun one to watch.
Right, and again, it's not locked in for the Dodgers. This is a little bit speculative, but just looks the way it turns out. The 1-2 to Pasquantino sails up and away.
And maybe for different reasons, but I was excited for this matchup against Michael Wacha. Two crafty guys that have been doing it a long time and very good at what they're doing. But you see all those colored graphs on that page.
Popped up back of the plate. Kirk does not.
An inning, and when you sat in the dugout between innings, you're sitting right next to that pitcher, and there were a lot of conversations going on. And that's where, from the very early time in my minor league careers, when you learn to call a game.
Just missed down and in, and it's ball four. You had back in your day. There's Michael Garcia to take outside ball one. Ball and a strike.
But he's tried to come inside based on.
Swung on and missed. Again back to the slope. Ran a sinker in on him. 2-2. Put location as well. You could say sinker in.
So the difference is, back when you used fingers, I could put a one down and point it in, but I would do it like 3 times to say, hey, get it in there. And I think that's what he meant with his little head nod just before.
And Bassett will step off. Runner not going, and it's outside. Ball four. Back-to-back walks given up by Bat. The good news is if you can get him to hit the ball on the ground, it's a double play. But when
he knows right where to point when to ask for help.
This is popped out of play. A ball and a strike on Perez. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. He's had good success with. And a step off there, a disengagement by Bassett.
Buy himself another 18 seconds.
The 1-2 upstairs. He's not had the command, and he hit him in a 2. Mike Yastrzemski. This is line to left field. Coming on is Straw to make the catch. Here comes Pasquantino, and he'll score. Frazier sends one down the right field line, but foul and out of play. Efficient the first 3 innings.
And you wonder, those curveballs we've been seeing him try to get ahead, got it deep enough to cash in.
That's high ball.
Oh, you've got
to left field. Straw coming over, and it is just foul. Not a lot of game. 2 on, 2 out. And the 2-2 pitch. Too high, ball 3. Fouled back out of play. The 3-2 again. Strike 3. 93 on the inside for the 4th in Miami. This one is lined to right. He's hit it pretty well, but back on the edge of the track. Yastrzemski will make the catch.
In his weight at the plate, dead.
Hazel, thank you. Okay, tell us, Joe, about a controlled forward move.
Well, hitters can be a little bit too far the other way and be uppercut and behind the ball, and this can flatten the swing out. Everybody is clearly, Barger has caught on to something this year that works for him.
He got into this one, but it is way
in the back, so you actually have to think of going forward more. Now, normally you don't hear hitters say to do. Your body doesn't actually do. You're just trying to think of it one way to get your body to move that way.
Can have a lot on his mind. Well hit ball left center field, but a great diving catch out there by John Ray. Route number 2, and now here's Kirk for the 2nd time. Popped up his first time up. This is down the left field.
The other way on a good sinker from Lugo.
Lugo out in front of Kirk, 1-2.
Tribute to his good numbers, although the metrics might not agree with him.
Just missed off the corner, 2-2.
But then right there, it starts going.
But if you're a hitter and a little jumpy because
slide step changeup was a great pitch, because a hitter sees the slide step and hurries.
Pasquantino over for a look, but no play. And Kirk takes a walk. Varsho, he walked in the 2nd. Lifts this one down the left field.
That slider some more, and that'll be an out pitch as well. He's certainly got some weapons. There is no question.
We'll see in about 10 days. Alek Manoah is still trying to ramp up and make his way back to the big leagues. Catch made by Bichette. Again, I think Shai had mentioned Adam Macko's name, but nobody had mentioned Yasavage's name, and interesting stuff. Kyle Isbell, the batter, it's 2-0. Did last year. Lined off the glove of Clement out at 2nd and into center field. It'll be a base hit for Isbell.
The top teams in the American League, if you can dodge a wild card series, please do.
Yeah, I'm with you. Winning the division would be great, but being one of the top 2 division winners gets you a bye into the next round. Nothing is assured. They've got to play good baseball over the next 8 weeks to accomplish any of these. For one more arm in September. September sounds far away, but it's not that far away. 0-2 and a ground ball to 3rd. Barger comes to get it. The play is to 1st. Bobby Witt Jr. Curveball inside, ball 1. 2-0.
Pretty good speed on 2nd.
Swing and a miss. Threw him a 2-0 sweeper. 2-. Play on at second, and back in standing up is his 90 feet.
I wasn't counting, but I know he had stepped off, but
got him. So that runner will be
just, yeah.
in the utility room by the furnace.
Well, you know what? I've got to get my repairs. This
Major league career, what would it be? Or from your baseball career, what would it be?
That's a really good question. It's probably, so those are always special.
You know where they are. They're
Wouldn't really say on display, no. I know I'm probably the outlier in terms of former.
2-2 on Ernie Clement, leading off the bottom of the fifth. 1-1 tie. Clement had an infield hit his first time up. Spins away from a curveball inside and the slow curve, and we're not making that up. And he walks Clement.
He's bunting, yes.
Bunting. I'm glad for you.
We've got a couple shots now to drive him in.
Nathan Lucas gets his third look at Seth. And he was way out in front of the slow curve and pops it up on the infield, and that's a classic example of Perfito 1 for 2. Bounces it foul up the first baseline.
Straw's probably not a guy that's going to the top of their lineup.
And if it feels like the Blue Jays, the 2-strike pitch taken off the outside corner, ball 1. I just got a text from your son Brett, and I'm not kidding. I can catch him on the street right now.
He's at, yeah, okay. He got me. Well, it was used. It's not supposed
always
to.
Better.
Especially the one on the left is the old originals. One of my first big league spring trainings that I attended. It's the old multicolored Expo helmet, catcher's helmet.
Well, Perfito extending the. Takes it high, and it's 3-2. Clement at second, 2 down. Line drive, center field, base hit. Clement around third, on his way to the plate and in there. Perfito to second.
Athletic right now.
Now John Schreiber in from the bullpen to face Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who looks with the Red Sox for a while. Ground ball up the middle. Frazier's got it, and the inning is over. But Bassett will get the call. It's 0-1. City lineup today are all left-handed batters. A bouncer to third. Barger's got it. He's got a lot of time to throw him out one down.
Base. And he was doing it probably to back up his home plate umpire. So here's the pitch strike. Same stuff on to do home plate. Strike 2. Right hand.
That's cool.
It stands out because I have not seen this before from home plate. I've seen guys do it on the bases as kind of a backup for their home plate umpire, just so you don't mix up the count.
I wonder why he feels more comfortable.
You always have in your left hand.
Right.
But then why even have anything in your hand if you can do this? Yeah. I mean, creative. Wonder if it'll catch on around the league. I remember Bruce way back in the minor leagues working in front of him.
So now he'll go to the left hand.
Left hand,
ball
ball 1.
Yeah.
I wish I caught this yesterday. I should have gone down to see him and ask him about it today, because now we're heading out to Colorado.
Yeah.
We'll catch up to him sometime, though.
Into him down.
Yep.
Yeah, down the road. 2-2 on Garcia, who has flied out and walked. Ground ball to the right side. A sliding stop by Clement. Popped up. Guerrero and Clement are there. It'll be Ernie to make the catch.
Our feeling.
Bo Bichette leading it off for the Blue Jays. And a ground ball right at Bobby Witt Jr. Bassett. Addison Barger's 0 for 2. A strikeout, and then a well-hit ball, a line out to deep left center when he thought about it, but takes it a little bit high. 1-1. Well, he's driven in a run. Clement and Straw have the others. Straw has driven in a run. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Good fastball there from Schreiber. Here's Alejandro Kirk. By the way, for Seth Lugo, his second shortest outing of the season. 2-2. Sent to right field and caught by Yastrzemski. Had to leave the game midway through the game yesterday after he had been hit by a pitch. They'll appeal, and he went.
That curveball is devastating. Right there.
Lands that one for a strike. 1-2 up this inning. This one is driven to deep center. Varsho going back and makes the play. You know, I'm sure it's moment, and obviously Ariel Rodriguez and Jeff Hoffman, you know, plus Nance and Fluharty
in this series. Bassett again, it keeps everyone available.
Line to first, caught by Guerrero. 2 down. Grichuk grounded out against Little yesterday. Chases the curve. 0-1. Bounces in a curve, a ball and a strike, and Alejandro Kirk's going to up and away with a curve. 2-1. Will likely get most of his ABs against lefties. He gets what looked like a
get inside on Grichuk.
Full count. Got him. Down and in with an. In his 5th year in the big leagues, all with Kansas City, a former supplemental first-round pick.
4 walks have certainly been an issue for the left-hander. See if the Blue Jays can't wait him.
Oops. All the way to the backstop with that slider. 2 balls and a. Beat him with a fastball. 2-2.
Fastball would be more comfortable.
Pops this one up. 2-2 again. Outside, it's full. Swung on and a miss. 94 up in the zone 1.
Guys.
Grounds this one up the middle. Did have a hit with it earlier here today. Ernie will.
Not the case for the Blue Jays infielder. Turning point in the game, perhaps that sacrifice indeed.
You know, he helped them win that Wednesday for his last 5 with a couple of extra base hits. Now, I don't think there was any chance he was swinging, but at the down there, I mean.
And I don't think he was looking at the third baseman and thinking a bunch.
No, I'm sure. In the air to center and caught by Kyle Isbell, the first batter he'll face, and Varland, who comes right after you, came right after him in a 98-mile-an-hour hard knuckle curve. There's the fastball. 99. He's got a 2 soda. He threw them more. There's the knuckle curve at the top of the zone.
Velocity, but I also love their secondary pitches to go with it.
Grounded to short. Quickly, soda. He threw them more. There's the knuckle curve at the top of the zone.
The velocity, but I also love their secondary pitches to go with it.
Grounded to short. Quickly, 2 to Witt Jr. Witt today 0 for 3 with a couple of strikes. Varland, not a guy whose name was out there a lot in terms of who might be 2030. As Witt hits this one sharply into left field. Straw's got to chase it to the wall. And that will be a double for Bobby Witt Jr. Pasquantino. Fastball, and it's lined into center, a base hit, and Witt's going to come in to score. So with 2 outs, the Royals. Ground ball to short. Bichette's got it. And that'll be out number 3. Fastball at 98. Inside, a ball and 2 strikes. And there's the slider. Lucas fouls it off. Back to the fastball, hit sharply. Witt's got a long throw, and he makes it. Joey Loperfido, who's had another good day, 2 for 3, a couple of singles.
See Luke going down with a changeup, but be smart. And then he liked it because that's where he wanted it, down and away out of the zone.
Again, down and away out of the zone, ball 2. 2 doubles, 3 homers. Last year, I think you looked at him and said, well, there's a lot of power. He has power. He's been awfully good since he got called up.
That's that upright stance that Hazel was talking about earlier.
And he'll swing through it. The tag applied by 98 down the. Down and in, 2-1. And now ball 3. Inside, ball 4, and the Blue Jays have a 2-out base runner. Takes off Perez once, now has the pitch he wants. Fastball at the knees, 0-1.
Looked like he may have been taking there.
Went around, 0-2. And the first slider of the at-bat misses down and away. Base hit into right field. Guerrero up to second. Now it's Barger with 2 on and 2 out. Fly ball to right field, but Grichuk is there, and the inning is over. Fastball, and he hits it to shallow right center, just beyond the reach of Ernie Clement and catcher Luke Mailey, the former Blue Jay. So Perez still the runner. Lofton gets a bunt down. Barger will take the out at first. Up and away, ball 1. To right field, Loperfido is there and makes the catch. 2 down. And a slider just misses up and in for ball 1.
Location.
Popped him up. Clement in shallow right makes the catch. Oh, what a play by Bobby Witt Jr. to take. And will he see a steady diet of so far, and it's 0-2. And he strikes him out, just kept throwing. Slider outside, 2-0. High strike, 3-1. And a wide strike, and it's 3-2.
Ball 6, 5.
Yep. It's now full. Pulls it down to third. Garcia will bounce it across, but not in time. Straw one for presumably not available today again after yesterday. Seems okay. There goes Clement. And Straw will lift a fly ball to right. Grichuk is there. And this ball game, Randall Grichuk is the runner at second. And that's a fair ball inside the bag and down the line. And right away the Royals are going to take the lead. And it bounces past Loperfido. But it's not going to cost them anything. Isbell had put the brakes on and may not. He squares and it's 0-1. Bunts through. They are hitting just. Hit him on an 0-2 pitch by Pasquantino. That tied the game. Outside ball one. And for the Royals, if they can get it, would get them back to 500. They're 3.5 out of a playoff spot right now. Look out. And right now, Dominguez, that was. The 2-0. And he is not close. 3-0. Tommy Nance is now up in the bull. And he walks Witt, and the bases are loaded with no. Infield in for the Blue Jays. Ball one.
He's all need some of that right here.
And back-to-back sweepers that miss low. Strike now with the bases loaded. He sees a strike. 2-1.
He was taken.
Lined into right center, a base hit. And 2 runs are in to score. It is 5-2. There goes Tolbert. Throw to third. Goes into left field. A run in to score. Tolbert comes around to third.
And finish it. You ready to clear path.
And now a fly ball to left center field. This will be caught by Straw, but Tolbert will tag and easily score. And it is since May. Here's Sal Perez. That'll be caught out by Clement. Out.
Might be a bit of a slugfest in that thin air.
Bouncer to third off the bat of Nick Lofton. But the Royals ball from Dominguez into right center for a 2-run single. And really turned it from a good inning into a
back end reliever, but he's scuffling with his command. He falls behind, and the advantages just continue to go toward that hitter, and Tolbert took advantage of it. It was almost 96 with that heater.
96, but too high. Ball one. And a base hit into center for Lucas. Straw's going to come in to score. Got to start somewhere. It's 7-3. Fastball high. 1-0. 2-0. Ball 3. 3-1. Foul ball. Foul ball is the call from Shane Livensparger. So it's full on Loperfido. Swung on and missed. Estevez will get him. One down. The walk. And quickly 0-2. Yeah, they'll often DH him when he's not catching. He's played a fair bit of down. The Blue Jays down 4 at the moment in the bottom of the 10th. Two and two. And Guerrero fouls off another one. Back to the Marlins in Miami. This one will get out of play.
Great numbers that he continues to put up, but I would still argue this is not his A swing that we have seen in the past.
Another one headed for the seats. And pops it up. This one might be playable. And it is for Perez, 2 down. Lucas will go, and they'll concede the bag. So Lucas into second. And 2-0 now on Bichette. Ball 4. So now Barger will. Strike 1. Series. This one looped to center. It's a base hit. Lucas will come in to score. Bichette around to third. 5. They've got 2. And it's ball 1 to Kirk. Two and 0. And a strike.
Feels like a case of a
grounded to short, and that will do it.